Hello and welcome to SG Speeches. Today I'm going to be continuing with my Getting a Victory Royale with all my skin series. Today's will be Lara Croft. Let's get into this game. As you can tell, it's the new season, chapter 2, season 6. This is literally the second solo game I've played in this season. The first solo game didn't go too well. I think I finished like top 50 maybe. So I was basically just trying to aim to get my dailies done, which were outlast 75 players, destroy fish stick decorations at Craggy Cliffs, the restaurant Craggy Cliffs, and also, what else was my other one? Oh yeah, I used bandages and medkits. So I'm basically in this game landing at my hill again just to see if they've done anything with it. I checked down below just to see if there's any chests down there. So, there was before last season, there was 3 rocks, but they've removed that now, so it's pretty cool. So I've got a tactical SMG. And I've only played 2 games. This is my second game. I haven't played it anymore since this recording of this game. And yeah, I've enjoyed it. The ARs feel a little bit different, like the bloom, like it doesn't snap right in. It doesn't go like 100% accuracy with the ARs now. So I don't know if that's like a change. Like they probably meant to do that, but it's just a bit different. So you can't like just essentially absolutely right players across map with a AR. So I haven't been anywhere really on this map yet, other than I rotating it towards the pleasant part of this game. This game is a pretty decent game, to be fair. I wasn't feeling really. I wasn't really aiming to win. I was just aiming to land the hill, get outlasted the rest of people I needed to. And yeah, I just happened to win this game. So overall, this season so far, I'm really enjoying it. Most of the skins I'm liking a lot. The only skin, if I had to say I didn't like one, would have to be the Clark one, which is basically like a chicken skin. But other than that, I like all of them, to be fair. So as you can see, I'm rocking the Lara Croft with the Baby Yoda back bling, or the child back bling, with her pickaxes as well. I decided to go for the 1800 boost again, to basically get 25 tiers right at the start of the season. So I had 1800 span, or since I had the Fortnite crew, or if you have the Fortnite crew pack, you get the battle pass for free. So I thought, why not? Let's pick it up. So I'm using the, I think maybe the 25th anniversary variant of the skin at the moment. So as you can see, there's a player at the gas station near Blue Bridge, but I literally had no idea he was there, or didn't even know how he got there. Perhaps I looked over there, but he must have maybe rotated across from Pleasant Park to there, potentially. Yeah, so I'm just heading down towards him to see if I can cut him up and maybe get a kill on him or not. So I'm rocking the AR, the tactical SMG, the black drum shotgun. I think that's a drum shotgun. It may be called black drum. I know it's basically a fully auto shotgun of this season. I know there's like a fully auto shotgun. There's also a pump, which is like a marksman sniper, which is essentially a pump with 2 shots, which is pretty good. I prefer the marksman sniper over the drum shotgun, to be fair. So as you can see, I just picked up 20 shields. I didn't really find any shields in the hill, but there's still 2 slap barrels down at spots, so it's pretty good. So I'm just trying to see where the other player went. He went across the bridge, so I'm just going to mat up, get as much brick as I can. Just for late game, or just any build off, to be honest. So I do really like the child back bling, to be fair. I just thought it would go quite nice with the skin. So I'm just having a little look here and making sure nobody's he's not chilling down below. I'm currently at the moment just trying to track him down, and also just trying to find some minis to carry with me. There's the coast is clear down here. He's not down here. Cool. Sweet. Okay, so yep, we're heading across the Blue Bridge now. If you haven't played much of the season, that's what a makeshift rifle is what that AR is called. What I've got, which is pretty cool. If you haven't played much, obviously when you load up the game, you get like this little trailer. There's the marksman shotgun I was on about. You get like a little cinematic, and you get a mission. You can do the Zero Crisis finale, which is pretty cool, to be fair. It's a pretty unique way of starting the season. So. And there's a chicken up there, but you can now hunt animals in this season, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure you can get food, which you can consume for health and stuff, and also you can get bones and different stuff to basically craft weapons, like with a makeshift. You can upgrade certain weapons. I'm pretty sure you can upgrade most of the weapons, but yeah, as you can see, it dropped a animal bone and a drumstick. So I picked up the drumstick. I'm pretty sure I dropped my bandages for the drumstick. Yeah, I do. I don't know how much health it gives you, but I thought I might as well carry the drumsticks. It's probably going to get me, if I do say have 80 HP, I'll be able to pop it instead of being able to pop a bandage. You pop bandages up to 75. As far as I know, they've removed snipers, but they have bows instead. I'm not 100% sure what they removed, but so I'm just going to try to sneak up to this player here who's having the fight with the player at Pleasant Park, who's on top of the gas station. You'll see what I mean with the aiming right now. If I'm aiming down sight, it doesn't fully snap in as tight as the ever ARs would. So it still goes quite tight, the crosshairs, but it doesn't go fully tight. So I'm going to quickly build. I've got 6 fireflies on me. I'm going to spam some fireflies on this guy. So he's building that wood, so he's just trying to burn him as much as I can. So I got absolutely wrecked by the guy who was at the gas station. So I'm going to jump down, see if I can challenge him. Oh, that's my first kill of the game. Eat the drumsticks. Sweet. Pick up the medkits. I didn't get time to pick up the minis, so I'm getting charged. I'm pretty sure by the guy from the gas station, so I decided to switch up the brick so my builds won't burn down, from my own fireflies. I got tagged from the distance, so now I'm a 19 HP. So this guy's lucky to go in the distance, hurt him a bit. That's my second kill. Popping medkit, hoping this guy doesn't decide to charge me. But he doesn't seem like he's willing to, or he wants to charge, so he gave me time to pop the medkit. Obviously there's minis down to the left of me, which I knew, but I didn't want to jump down yet, because he'd probably just absolutely laze me if I did. So I'm just gonna see if he decides to peek. So he's ramping his way up, trying to get a little bit more height on me. So I'm gonna put a wall in the staircase. Sorry, a wall and a floor to obviously make it so I'm more secure. So if he does decide to shoot me down, I can just back off. So I see down below he does a lot of staircase holding him up, so I'm just trying to knock him down. See if I can get some easy damage when he falls. Not from fall down, but so I can damage him as soon as he falls. But he failed straight away, which is pretty smart of him. So I'm close to circle, so I don't really mind taking the fight, because there's nothing worse than having a fight, which is basically when you're nowhere near circle. So there's a epic primal rifle, so I decided to pick that one up and drop my makeshift rifle. So I'm rocking the primal rifle, the marksman shotgun, and I don't know if I have any drums, but obviously minis and all that. So I just hit the guy for 24 damage. He's just going to drive away. Cool. So I've now grab the minis, pick up all the loot, pick up the bones as well. Which I'm pretty sure the bones you have to use in the game. You can't say use them in another game, which I guess is kind of cool. Or I guess it makes sense. Also, the gold bars are still in this season, which is cool. So obviously you can go and speak to NPCs again and buy stuff and probably upgrade weapons and all that good stuff. I don't actually upgrade. I'm not sure how you upgrade yet because I haven't really looked into it too much. But as far as I can see, when I loaded up before the reset, it was my dailies were 22k XP each, and they were 10k XP, so 12k more from last season. But I'm not 100% sure if it was maybe just a one-off thing, because obviously it was just like a basically before the reset. So I've never really got there before a reset, so usually you had to update the game and all that. So, but I guess it is what it is, So I'll have to have a look when I go on tomorrow just to see whether or not the dailies are 22k. If they are 22k, that's decent. You get 12k more XP. But with that, the mini quests, like for example chopping trees down, they've reduced the XP you get from them from 15k to 12.5k, so 2,500 XP down, which I guess is fair enough. And also with the dailies, if it is 22k and you keep doing them, instead of it being 1k, it's 2.2k, so you get like 1.2k more. So it's kind of worth grinding. The leveling up doesn't seem too bad yet, but obviously I'm tier 28. I think I gained 2 levels in this game. So I think I'm pretty sure I do my daily for outlasting 70. I'm outlasting 75 people, because I did the previous game, my first game when I died in Craggy. I did my bandages, or using 3 bandages or medkits, and destroyed decorations in the Fish Sticks restaurant in Craggy. So to pop that, so I'm pretty sure I mark over to see what loot's over at that staircase, and it's a medkit, but in the replay mode you're not able to see that I mark it. But yeah, I mark it, and so I push over to it so I can count it to it, so I could basically have medkits, or maybe a single medkit. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a single medkit and 6 minis, so which is pretty good. I can't say I've really seen a big shield. Now, in the 2 games I've played, I haven't seen a big shield. There probably are big shields, but I just haven't personally found one myself. But I do like the Lara Croft skin a lot. So I thought it was just going to be another item shop skin similar to the Kratos and the Master Chief when they came back in the bundle. But I guess it was leaked quite a long time ago that there was a Lara Croft skin, in like the files and all that. But they didn't know when it would be released, which is pretty cool. It's in the season. Pretty sure there's 3 edit styles. There's a standard, there's this one, 25th anniversary, and also like a one that basically for the was doing a certain amount of epic quests and hitting a certain level as well. But I don't exactly know what that style is called. Most of the skins in this season are cool. Like Neymar Jr. I'm pretty sure is a secret skin. So it says Neymar Jr. coming soon. And when you go to the basically that secret skin part where the Predator was, it's essentially saying he's coming soon, which I guess is cool, you know. That's the only thing, you know, which potentially could pop me off. The whole season's not about Neymar, so that's cool. I says I don't mind it as long as the skin's cool. I don't know. I'm not really too bothered. Agent Jones is going for the slap truck, so I hit for 75. He managed to get it, but I managed to finish him off pretty easily. I'll be able to grab. Okay, I don't grab my second medkit. Okay, but yes, that was a pretty easy kill. He's going. I don't know how weak he was, but I lasered his health, and then he obviously just popped the slap truck, which got him back up 100 shields again. So pushing our way into Bony Burbs, which is basically where Salty Towers used to be. I'm pretty sure this is the only new named location I go to in this game, or the only new named location I've discovered on the map so far. As you can tell, it's like a primal theme. Basically, it goes back in time. You know, essentially, when you play the zero crisis finale, basically, you know, obviously a portal opens up and sends you back, basically, and this is basically how we end up where we are now, which is pretty cool. There's a fight going on at the moment between two teams, or two players. I'm pretty sure there's a player to the left of me. Yeah, he's just won the fight, so I'm just seeing if I can get some easy shots from him. I don't know if he's weak. I don't know what the hell that thing is, what he has. So I try to spam him with a burst, I don't get him at all. To build up, you know, try and get a little bit of height in him, and I can't build because there's a staircase there. So I'm going to peek over and see if I can get some easy shots with the SMG. He peeks out of the bush, and I hit fire, hit kill him, but luckily he's extremely weak, so that's a pretty easy kill. So that's my 4th kill now. He has pretty decent, he has a bow there, he has the same rifle as me, the primal rifle. So I'm just making my way in. I'm pretty sure I may... No, I have medkits. Yeah, so I can just heal myself when I get in anyway. So to say I was very surprised to win this game, to be honest. I wasn't really aiming to try and win this game. I always try to aim to win, but my plan was just to get my dailies done and then head off. So I'm just farming some brick while I was in the bush. You can't seem to hit crit spots when you're in the bush, but I guess, you know, more the merrier. Just, you know, any bit of brick will help. So I'm just quickly popping a med kit. Just getting to the stage where, you know, it's 9 other people, you know, 10 alive, including me. So I just thought I might as well. So I would look at these, try and jump over the brick. I fell, and I mine the eggs just to see, you know, if they give me anything, but they just give you a little bit of brick, so which is pretty cool. And just getting some more brick, and I'm gonna slowly rotate myself into the circle. I'm probably gonna take it as far right as I can, so that's like the smallest side, and I can just chill and see if there's any players, you know, lurking around on the outskirts. And the boat, for some reason, happened like glitching out. So at the time, I thought somebody was like had got on the boat, or like an explosion had gone off. But that's why I'm basically just having a little, you know, having a little look over there. So now I'm going to quickly make a rotation. Another player just died. So there's now 7 players, or 6 players other than me. And I'm just gonna keep an eye out that nobody comes from the storm, which I highly doubt they will at this point, but you never know, you know. I've had it a lot of times in previous seasons where players have literally just ran out of the circle where, you know, without me expecting it. I'm pretty sure I should be very close to max wood anyway now. I'm pretty sure I was close when I killed that player near the tower. So I'm pretty sure I killed these chickens because there's a challenge to hunt animals, wild animals. So I pick up more bones, and that chicken I'm pretty sure runs into the circle. Yeah, he does. So I just leave him. I've only bumped into chickens, like a boar, and I think like I think it's just maybe just chickens and a boar. You'll see the boar, you know, a little bit later on in this game. I haven't spoken to any NPCs yet either, but I know there's like a few Joneses you can speak to. It certainly would be cool to see now when you find from the NPCs and all that good stuff. So there's nobody nearby, so I'm just going to go in this little shack, see if there's any ammo boxes or any of that. There's a pallet there, so that's easy wood. Pallets are always a very good source of wood. So might as well mine the building down, which I guess could be a bit risky, but at this point I was thinking there's nobody near me. There's 5 other people alive, so me and 5 others. So top 6 at the moment. Pretty decent game so far. 4 kills is not bad, you know, for my like second solo game, to be fair. There's a supply drop which landed where I came from. At this moment in the game I was thinking, should I go for it? But I don't think I decided to go for it, to be fair, because if I did, you know, I basically thought somebody else would go for it, and I was thinking if I go for it and say the circle rotates like it did, as you can see, into Weeping Woods, then I'd have to rotate a bit, and if I did get in the fight, I'd get caught on the outskirts of the circle instead of, you know, have an early rotation. So I'm tempted to take the zipline, but I'm thinking nobody hear me use it and they can easily shoot me down when I'm jumping or when I'm on the zipline. So I'm just going to wait a little bit and wait for the 55 seconds to go down for the circle to close in. And I'm just going to take my time on the rotation. Because sometimes it's good being like an eager beaver, just going early. Sometimes it's bad. I find like the late circles, it's very good to rotate early, but like these ones, the 4th, 5th rotations, you can take it a little bit slower basically. So now it's me and 4 others. It's going to be pretty, intense when it goes to a small circle if all these players stay alive. The only thing that sucks for me a little bit, I haven't got any more than 48 or 68 shields. So I'm 168 health at the moment, so I'm looking. At the time, I thought that was a wolf. So I know there's like wolf packs that can spawn, but I don't know if they're maybe like the marauders or like the IO guards where they'll just spawn rampant and attack you. So I'm just having a little quick look to see if anybody's around. Nope. So I'm pushing up to this, and then this. Oh, it's a boar. So I hit it with a pump. Pretty sure then that's my challenge. Maybe my challenge. Or close to my hunting the wild animals. And I quickly check this roof to see if there's a chest in. There's a lot building over there. No, there isn't any chest. And we've got looted here. Cool. I'm going to rotate to the edge. And there should be hopefully some shields. There's another chicken here. Yeah, I don't kill him, so maybe I have done the challenge. So I'm popping the mushrooms just for shields. I'm pretty sure I may get up to like 82, 83 shields. Yeah, 83 shields, cool. Don't know. Actually, I get up to 88 shields. Nice. So 12 shields less, but I didn't find, or I haven't found a shield potion at all in this game. So there's a little bit of building in front of the wooden staircase, but I'm not really too concerned at the moment because it doesn't seem like anybody's going to sat on it. They could sat on it. There could potentially be somebody in the building, but at the time I was thinking I was more worried about to the right. Maybe somebody could sat there. I'm going to quickly box myself in and then wait the 19 seconds break this brick wall so I can make it mine so people can't just come in, break it, and then edit their way through and kill me. I'm going to sit up here, which is kind of good cover, and just have a look to the right. Anybody up there? Nope. To the left? Nope. Cool. I was very surprised that nobody was near me, so I built out the back to build a floor to try to mine that tree, but I'm not close enough, so I'm like, okay, cool. So the circle pulls further into Weeping Woods, which I'm just basically plotting my way of getting in, to be honest. So I edit the staircase. Don't know why I mined that. I was trying to edit it, then I just get a little bit of maths again. Because I'm pretty sure there's one player, maybe 2 players already in the circle, so that always sucks when you have to rotate at players who are already set up. So I'm just quickly move my inventory as well, making sure I have all the weapons in the right order and where I want them to be. So I'm just having a little quick look before I decide whether or not I want to go. So I decide to rotate early, push up to this brick building. I see a metal tower there, so that means somebody's already boxed up in the circle. So I'm just having a look to see if he's looking anywhere. Can't really see because he's not peeking, so I run to this brick building here, get my brick out, box myself up, go to a three-story tower, edit my way back down, place the wall so it's more secure, and just edit my way, boom. Reset the staircase, have a quick look. There's a guy to the left, there's a guy to the right in that metal box. There's also a player pushing directly in front of me. He boxes himself up, or he builds 2 wooden walls, so I can't shoot him. And I wasn't really planning to shoot him anyway, just in case the player on the metal or that player in that little box to the right would shoot me or not. So I put a roof and pyramid. I'm pyramid peeking at the moment, as you can't see in replay mode, but I'm pyramid peeking the person in front of me and the person to the left. The person to the left in the metal box is trying to start shooting me, so I just replaced the wall once. She could have just kept spamming me over and over again, but I guess she just decided not to. Maybe just didn't want to burn his ammo, so I only had to replace it once with 10 brick. I'm pretty sure this time I have maybe max wood or close up, maybe 950 wood, maybe an 800 brick. The circle's moved near to that guy who's in the metal tower, so I have to rotate. So I'm just thinking, sorry, peek 29 blue on that kid in that metal box. Cool. So he should not peek it now. The guy rotated himself up. There's a window to the guy to the left who's looking at me, so I thought it was just a clutch build, and he resets it, so he was probably looking to get an easy shot on me. So I push up, box myself in, pro shot myself in, and then I'll tarp my way, edit, tarp again, make sure I'm all boxed in, destroy this so I can put a roof down, and just basically just chill in the box and see where people rotate from, whether or not I can get some easy pickings, easy kills. So I'm going to edit the floor and then edit the pyramid as well to pyramid peak it again, but it looks like I'm just stuck in the floor, but I'm not. I've already edited the floor, but it just doesn't show it in the replay mode, so that's cool. So I'm going to edit my pyramid, have a look here, because there's somebody rotating right near me now. So I'm just, yep, he's literally there. I was tempted to edit it, was that now? There's a player literally right next to me, there's a player in the tower behind me as well. So it's just going to be a very close, close quarters fight between 5 players. Nobody has died since like this circle, since like the fifth rotation, since the 5th circle. Mad, just sat in boxes and just basically seen where the circle's going. So it seems to be quite a sweaty end to the game. The circle's moved again, so I'm just thinking I can probably edit my way out this way and box up again. Yeah, box myself in, move up 1 layer. I'm already in. I'm in now. So just make sure I reset that, so if anybody does come through, they can't just run and shoot me in the back. Edit my pyramid again, so I can get a little bit of a ramp going. If I do want to run up and edit, just have a quick look. So I edit the floor, edit the pyramid, and I build around me. So if I do want to build up and try to take height I can. Edit it like that, so I can have a quick little look to see if anybody's chilling above. Somebody's now just got killed. So it's me and 3 other people, so top 4 now, which is pretty decent still with 4 kills. But then somebody else on ultimate low down decides to have a fight. Player there, I'm pretty sure he picks up a player to the right of me, so I'm just having a quick look to see if I can get shots on him. So I get him. I get 36 blue, pretty decent. The default skin. So I'm gonna see if I can edit up and take height off this player here. Edit up the guys there, so I put draw down so you don't just edit and shotgun me or SMG spam me. So I'm just thinking, rotate my staircase around and edit out the top and then take height off this guy, because I don't think he's really fighting for height. So I just grab it, do a few little 90s, and then I've got height. So there's 2 people down ultimate low. Someone's maybe on the middle. The default skin I'm pretty sure directly on the bottom, and then the person in the middle is the player who I basically took height off of. So I'm going to put a floor on a pyramid just to try and keep myself safe. So if they do shoot me down, try to connect to as many builds as I can, so I won't just die to full damage late game. If I see the default skin there, I'm going to see if I can get pop some shots on him. So I hit the 55 blue, boom, that's good. But that it could come clutch later on in the game, where basically it comes to me having to hit damage and he doesn't have any shields basically. So I'm trying to hit this guy as well, but he builds and blocks. I'm trying to basically connect to my builds, and I just absolutely fail and I lose 20 of my health, but I build back up. Get a pretty decent height again, so if I do get a shot down I won't take much damage at all. I may be like 3-4 stories up, so I shouldn't really take any damage. So there's guys below having a fight, or those guys below are basically going to have a fight, so it'll probably just be me and 1 other player. So I'm just going to quickly put floors and pyramids over everywhere, so if they are trying to build up, then basically they're going to have fun. They have to go completely out in the circle. So I'm just editing the floor. I was thinking, should I edit down? Nah. Just sitting, I'm thinking I was going to try to pop a medkit, trying to win a heal off. The player just got killed, and it's a 1v1 now, so I was going to quickly wait for a little bit, and then I would pop a medkit, and hopefully I can win the heal off, just in case. I don't know if the kid has any floppers or anything like that, so I pop a medkit luckily quite early, and I should be able to get this one. Yeah, easy. I'll be able to pop this medkit easily. Yeah, cool. So that means I'm 100 again. So let's just hope he doesn't have that quicker way of healing. So I'm pretty sure I'm not able to heal it. I'll die before I can heal, but let's go. Do I win? Yep, luckily, I just beat him with 10 HP, so that was goddamn close. So if I didn't pop that medkit quick enough, I would have lost. But yeah, so that's a pretty decent 4-kill solo Victory Royale